Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump ain't no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first.
Mickety Mike. Yeah, we all the way good. I said I was slowing down on the drink, but ain't no fucking point in me trying to slow down on drinking, bro.
Why you say that?
It just ain't no point. Like, that shit don't do nothing for me. Like, yeah. It's not like I'm running. But the only time drinking fucked me up, bro, is goddamn when I drank cheap liquor. And I said I'm never drinking cheap liquor again, bro. That's why I don't know if you noticed, but when we go out, y'all niggas be buying them cheap ass shots of goddamn tequila. And what I be doing? I'll be like, nigga, I'm good. And you be like, bro, you acting weird. You not drinking. Bro, it's not that I'm not drinking. I'll go buy my own drinks.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that usually, like when I go out and that shot of tequila is what put me over the edge. That's when I start popping and locking and shit, and I start getting wild.
See what I'm saying? Don't do that,
I ain't gonna lie, that shot of tequila takes me to the next level, bro.
Bro, don't do that shit, bro.
I'll be chilling. I have me a goddamn, a whiskey neat, whatever kind of whiskey. I goddamn have me a couple beers,
and then you get the dirtiest shot of tequila.
Yeah, and that shit always
is gross, bro.
That shit always do the trick. Then I start goddamn dancing with fat bitches and
we not doing that no more, bro. Bro, I told you I just had a spiritual awakening off of no psychedelics. I just turned 32 years old on Friday, and I had my spiritual awakening.
Congratulations, too, bro.
First off, I think I had my first heartbreak, but I don't want to talk about that.
Nah, you gotta talk about it since you you can't be OG Bobby Johnson all the time, nigga.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to send this link to Rello then.
Why you say that?
Because my nigga Rello be like, this nigga Slim act like his life so perfect. Rello, this the one for you then. I'm telling you, bro. All right. Oh, okay. You want me to talk about my heartbreak, bro? I didn't plan on coming here and talking about it, but I'll talk about it. All right. So this is what happened. 32nd birthday, right? Mm-hmm. Got my little girlfriend. Her birthday was in January, went all out, did what it do. Mm-hmm. Then my shit comes up and she's like, I'm like, man, I really want to go to Punta Cana. I'm saying this shit in like January, December. I told my mama the same thing. Everybody's like, yeah, whatever. May comes. Oh shit, I ain't know. Boy, your birthday came fast. Damn. Yeah. I said, damn. Bro, I ain't get a gift. I ain't get a fuck you. I ain't get none of that shit, bro.
Damn, you ain't get no present?
I ain't get no present. I don't even want no fucking present. But I'm like, bro, I could have booked my own little trip. You know what I'm saying?
What if she would have got you a Rolly Daytona, though?
A Rolly Daytona?
Mm. Would it all be fixed?
It would have been more than fixed. It don't even take a Rolly Daytona goddamn to get me there.
Yeah.
You could have got me a PlayStation 5.
Them bitches hard to find, though, boy.
I know. I tried to buy one the other day. That's why I said that.
Yeah, them bitches hard.
Because my nigga Jip called me, and he told me where one was at, and I called them, and they had one left. But shit, I was at Damo House, and my car was on 15th Street.
Oh, yeah.
Damo stays on 8th Street, so it would have took me like 30 minutes to walk all the way up there. Mm-hmm. And then by the time I got to the car and I got there, I knew that shit was going to be gone. But yeah, so that was a little heartbreak, and I was just like, man, whatever, bro. But I'm not really big on the birthday things. But the spiritual awakening part was basically I was just thinking about like what things do you need to change in your life, to better your life and stuff. Mm-hmm. And my dog TJ staying in Atlanta, so I had went to Atlanta to fuck with him, and Blue was already up there fucking with him. I'm halfway to Atlanta. And Blue and TJ get into it, bro. These niggas about to bite each other's heads off.
Classic, because they just two personalities that just don't mix well.
They always getting into it. But, bro, the reason they get into it was the kicker for me.
What's up?
These niggas went to the bar at noon and Blue drunk 4 fruit punches at the bar. Not a fruit punch like, the faucet fruit punch or the fountain fruit punch that you put up under there with the cup whoop. Like a fruit punch like a strawberry lemonade you would get from Applebee's, like where they would like cut up pineapples and shit like that and put at the bottom, and what's it called when they put the fruit around the rim? Garnish or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm not no genius. But whatever the hell they call that shit. So, you know, boom. He drunk 4 of them bitches that it should be free refills, and he got into the arguing with the folks about it. And TJ was just like, bro, chill out, bro. And then he was like, mind your fucking business. So by the time I got there, because I was an hour away, by the time I got there, then them niggas arguing over $40 because TJ owed Blue $40.
So this sounds to me that, you know, this is symptoms of broke nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I told TJ.
That's what it sounds like.
That's
It's like these are
TJ.
symptoms of broke nigga shit. Niggas.
That's what I told TJ, bro.
Will argue over small amounts of money and
yeah, and you know I don't like shit like that, bro. Hate shit like that.
I hate when niggas fight over a goddamn restaurant bill. I hate that shit. Or any kind of tab or anything.
I hate when niggas send their food back. Like, let me tell you what Damo do. That
Damo
really
the king of that
grinds
shit.
my fucking gears. And I just took one shot of liquor and I'm ready to go ham. This is what he does that grinds my fucking gears. We will be at the holiest of the hole-in-the-wall Grados of bars.
Yeah.
And this nigga will order a plate of wings. It will be 3 p.m. The wings will be $5 on happy hour. Bro, $5 for a 10-piece wing.
Yeah.
That means each wing is fucking 50 cents. This nigga Damo will ask them to fry his wings light.
I don't even know how
Think
you do
about that again.
How the fuck do you do that?
Damo will ask them folks to fry his wings light.
I don't get it.
Nigga, I don't either. What, he want them bitches in the air fryer?
Nah, that nigga want them bitches pink with blood coming out. That's
I
what
guess
that
he
sound
do.
like to me.
I guess
Can I
he
get
do.
them bitches medium rare? Head ass.
Bro, and anybody listen to this that's from Augusta, you done been to Alley Cats before. You know, it don't matter what time of the day you go to Alley Cats, they wings is always the fucking same. And them bitches be hitting. I like them bitches. That's the bar we was at. And this nigga was arguing with them folks over the wings. And Buddy took the wings back, took them to the kitchen, threw them in the trash, made them some more. Gave it to Damo. Damo was like, oh, nah, this ain't good enough neither. And Buddy was like, bruh, if I fry these any less time, it's gonna be undercooked.
Yeah.
Damo was like, well, get the undercooking.
Oh, Damo trying to die.
And Buddy was like, oh, no, I'm just gonna give your money back, bro.
Yeah.
And Buddy just gave him his money back. And that nigga was like, bro, horrible service. The gall of some people.
I remember Damo every time Damo sends the food back 8 out of 10 times. He gonna send the food back 8 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, Damo's that type nigga. He's a black Karen.
Bruh, see, and I don't like black Karens. I don't like niggas who got $20 in their pockets thinking they can send some food back.
Yeah. Like,
bro, you literally got $20 in your pocket, bro.
Yeah.
Like, relax, bro.
It's not gonna make much difference.
But yeah, bro, so this 32nd birthday, I was having little awakenings, bro. So the first one was basically was some personal shit. It was about me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, nigga, you really lazy, bro. Like, you don't try enough, dog. Like, you're not doing enough. You quit doing vlogs. You took a break from making T-shirts. You just not doing enough. Mm. And luckily, going to Atlanta kind of, like, helped me a little bit because the whole time I was in Atlanta, I was around other niggas that's entrepreneurs, right? Mm-hmm. And it's weird, bro. A lot of people call themselves entrepreneurs and they're not really entrepreneurs, which is fine. Like right now, if you call me and was like, hey, Slim, I want to start giving guitar lessons. And I'll be like, okay, that's what's up, bro. And you was like, yeah, I'm probably just going to like, offer the services somewhere and I'm going to do it every Wednesday. Yeah. That's cool. That's a good start. And that's how you should do it. You should still have your 9-to-5 job. And then, you start doing guitar lessons and see how much you like it and see if you want to make that sacrifice. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing. People will call themselves entrepreneurs with no fucking sacrifice. So being in Atlanta, I was around a whole bunch of our friends that's really entrepreneurs, and it just kind of had me thinking like, oh, I was down the dumps on myself. Basically because I feel like I'm lazy when I'm not really lazy, bro. It's just like I'm living a different lifestyle than everybody else around me because everybody else around me got 9-to-5s, which is perfectly fine, bro. But another spiritual awakening I had, I was at Cook's house. Let's get to the nitty gritty, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just talking shit on this pod. So if you don't want to hear this talking shit, I might got one topic. That's about it. But we just about to kick the shit. But this is what I really want to talk about though. I'm at Cook's crib, bro. And we're trying to set up the live. We're about to go live on Facebook. We're trying to set up the live. And we got this young lady on FaceTime because we're talking to her while we're hooking the equipment up. And, you know, she's going ham. She's like, yeah, Slim, you a fucking follower. You be agreeing with whatever Cook say. Like, you just be riding Cook's dick. Every time y'all do a pod together, you just sit there and just be agreeing with him and be like, And, you know, I just politely tell her, like, hey, baby, let me tell you something about me. Because, you know, you can't get the real me just watching some podcasts unless you watch a couple. Let me tell you something about me. I don't give a fuck about that love and relationship topics.
Yeah.
So if I do that with Cooks, I'm probably going to agree with him 90% of the time.
Because Cooks is a relationship love.
Yes. And he
nigga.
never says nothing that I disagree with. Like, he's saying, oh, these bitches be running around here asking niggas for money. I agree with that. And pause in this story a little bit. Bruh, when I was in Atlanta, also one thing I noticed a lot was like my friends was approaching women. And when they was approaching women, they would be talking to them and be like, hey, you know, I stay at first base or I stay at third base. Because, you know, two of them had apartments out there at the Battery. The Battery is the stadium that the Braves play at. It's a fairly new stadium, and they have these expensive-ass apartments that's right by the stadium. It's called first base, second base, third base, and, you know, it's based off of where the base is in the stadium.
Yeah.
Expensive-ass apartments. So, you know, when they say they stay there, the girls are always like, oh, what do y'all do?
Yeah.
And, you know, they're like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. And they're like, you say that like you're a scammer. And they're like, oh, nah, I have a trucking company. Or, oh, nah, I do drop shipping. Or, oh, nah, you know, I'm this, I'm that, da-da-da-da. And they're like, oh, okay. And then, you know, they'll ask like 30 more questions. Then you'll ask them like, so what do you do? And they'll be like, why you ask me that all aggressive?
Yeah.
And
bitch ain't got nothing to offer.
Yeah, basically.
God damn, bitch.
Bro, that's what I got from that. And all of them said the exact same thing. Oh, I'm in college. All of them said the same thing. And I was like, bro, you was just breathing down my nigga throat about what he do. But now, like, and like, bro, men are so fucking stupid. Men think they have to sell themselves, bro.
The dynamic of how men and women approach each other is changing too.
It's changing in a bad way, gross though. But why you feel that way?
Well, I just felt like back in the day, I'm starting to feel like men are the bitches.
Yeah.
Like we used to do the pursuing.
Uh-huh.
Nowadays it'd be like the women doing the pursuing, and if you like,
we're still pursuing, but it's like the way the conversation is going, it's like flipping.
Yeah,
the roles is flipping.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to find the bad bitch now. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, we was trying to find the bad bitch.
Yeah, now they trying to find the bad bitch.
Yeah, and the bad bitch meaning a man with status, money, shit like that. So it's like the roles have kind of flipped. Yeah, it's a little weird, bro. That's why I was saying the other day, I was like, bro, when we watched that video with one of our homeboys, you know, family members, you know, homeboy sister.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Quay sister. We can talk about that too. Quay sister.
Yeah.
Because I actually talked to her about that. We had like an hour conversation about it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What you said? What y'all said?
All right. So,
because you know what I think.
Yeah. So here's the situation, and I'm still gonna get her on the pod. She actually asked me, can she come on? Can she come on here? So I'm gonna get her on here next time she's in town, or I'm just gonna make you come to Atlanta with me. Mm-hmm. So this is what happened for anybody that don't know. I got a homeboy named Quelo Smoke. Shout out to my nigga Quelo Smoke. He got a little sister named Leah, and she did this podcast. It's called Lemonade. It's a young lady out of Atlanta.
Fine as hell.
Yeah, very up and coming podcast. Cooks watches that podcast all the time. Mm-hmm. And basically what they was doing was this little dating segment where the guys would come onto the show and they would kind of sell themselves and see if they can get a date with her. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's some fun shit because if you see Leah, she's a very gorgeous girl. Like she's not somebody who's lacking for a date. Yeah. She's not somebody who probably will be on the dating sites. Because some of y'all people on them dating sites, that shit's kind of weird. Like, I was telling TJ, like, if a girl's on a dating site, she gotta have a dick.
Why the fuck you say that?
Bruh, if you see a fine-ass girl on a dating site, she gotta have a dick.
Like Tinder?
Yeah, like, why the hell would a fine-ass girl be on a dating site?
What do you mean fine-ass? Like, you mean like a dime?
A very fine-ass bitch.
Like a dime piece?
Yes, bro. Why the fuck would she be on a dating site?
I kind of understand what you're saying, but like dating apps is like the new way of like dating. Like back in the day, I mean, so what do you think the fine bitches are doing?
going to the grocery store in the mall. And niggas like,
I mean, that's
kind
kind of old school. That's kind of old school though, bro. That's kind of old school.
No, nigga, no.
Niggas mainly date online now, bro.
No, but see, first off, it's not safe. It's unsafe as fuck.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's unsafe as hell, and it's too much filtering out. Like, who just want to get some ass from you? Who really wants to date you? Then it's like, oh, this nigga's claim he want to date you, but he really trying to take you on dates because he want to get some ass too. But it's like you meet somebody in person, and it's like it's easier to filter out the bullshit.
But how often do you think? Here's the thing, because what I've noticed is it's more social taboo to holler at a woman out on the street and be like, hey, excuse me, man. You know, I think you're,
Well, see, so
it's more social taboo to do that nowadays because most of the time I've seen it, it's always like, nigga, you dusty and broke. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like when you holler at a girl on Tinder, they might play. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you, bro. I'm just saying like the switch is happening to the online shit, but we ain't fully where like everybody's immersed online when it comes to dating. We still at a standpoint where like, it's easier to get the girl in person.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, my DM game been trash since right after MySpace ended.
Yeah. And is your profile got to be souped up. Your IG got to be souped the fuck up.
You got to have the gas station pic with the Budamains.
Yeah.
You got to have the Budamains on. You got to have the goddamn stacks.
You got to have
you got to have the Challenger TA.
Little bit of jury.
Yeah, a little bit of drip, little Challenger TA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have them dreads flicking back. You got to have the dreads. You got to have a video in the club popping a bottle with the bitches twerking when they bring you the bottle and shit. Yeah. You got to have all that. But back to Leah, though. So she's on this dating site. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, she's on this dating platform. It's a podcast, a dating platform. And she's talking to this young man who is a nuclear physicist.
Yeah, nuclear physicist.
And he's explained to her, like, I'm a nuclear physicist. I joined the military because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Whoop. I think he said he actually got out the military and they offered him a government job. And he took a test. Let's call it the ASVAB because I don't know what test he was talking about. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm dumb as fuck.
It's a really high level hard test.
Yeah, it's not the ASVAB, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called too.
Yeah, so he took it and he made like a 96. The highest score of a test is a 99. Mm-hmm. He made like a 96, which is fucking great. Yeah. So he's obviously little boy genius. Mm-hmm. And she just listened to him and like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, lemonade. And I guess lemonade is the code for like when you done talking to a nigga and you want to go to the next nigga.
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, lemonade. Everybody online was calling her this broke ass bitch, this gold digging ass bitch. Oh, she only wants rappers and she only wants this, she wants that. They was calling her dumb as fuck and all that type of shit. So I didn't get the context of it when you first sent it to me. Mm-hmm. So I dug a little bit deeper and I actually called her and I was like, hey, send me because she did like 4 or 5 podcasts. I was like, send me the podcast, whatever. She sent them to me, and I listened to her talk, and I listened to talk to other people, and they was dogging her. Every podcast she went on, they was dogging her. It was all them online podcasts.
Wow.
And she was just clicking in. Because only context they got was that clip, too, that you sent me from WorldStar. So they was dogging her, and then when she actually got on there and explained, and I was telling Cooks, because I was showing Cooks also, and Cooks was going in on her, too. And I was like, bro, I'm actually on her side. And that nigga was like,
you got to explain this to me, too.
I'm about to. That nigga was like, oh, nigga, you just saying that because you know her, nigga. If you didn't know her, you'll be like, this trash-ass bitch turning down the goddamn nuclear physicist and da-da-da. I said, bro, it's not because I know her. It's simply because of this one reason, bro. And I'm about to contradict myself in a minute for the topic that I got to talk about. But it's strictly for this one reason, bro. That was a lose-lose situation for her.
How was that?
If she would have been like, oh, you a nuclear physicist? Oh, what's your number? Let me date you. Everybody would have been like, this trash ass bitch goddamn one fucking went homie till she found out that this nigga about to be making $200,000-$300,000 a year. Now she want to rock with him, this gold digging ass bitch. Mm-hmm. It would have been that. But if it's like, this nigga lack personality. Now it's, oh, she want a rapper. She don't want to fuck with somebody who just got a good ass job that looks like a decent young man. She want a rapper. It's like lose-lose. And then my biggest take on the situation is, and I'm gonna play the clip somewhere on here just so y'all can have some context of what we're talking about. But my biggest take on the situation is we always talk about we don't want a girl to date us for money or to date us for social status. So when we actually see a girl that doesn't want to date somebody for money or social status, then we start calling her stupid. So which one is it that we really want?
No, it's not about that. It's, to me, all right, you told your interpretation of the clip, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
My interpretation is, okay, I'm going to try to keep this, I don't know. It's hard for me to say this without being like, seeming like I'm trying to be down on that, but like.
No. Just go ahead, because she's fine. I talked to her already. She's fine, trust me.
Yeah, because it feels like, I don't know, there's like a subtle stigma against, I don't know, maybe it was the guy's fault. Maybe he should have never mentioned what he, but I feel like girls want to know that type shit. I feel like he shouldn't have mentioned what he does for a living, but I feel like girls want to know that type shit. Then at the same time, he's kind of a square ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad to hear you say that too.
Yeah, he's a square. I mean, I'm a square too. I don't mind being a square, but like not like that. But
bro, let's be honest, and call a spade a spade. That nigga was lame as hell, bro.
Yeah,
she was 100% right. He did lack personality. He's the type of nigga you sit down with and all he can talk about is nuclear science.
I don't know, bro. It might just be a,
and that is us prejudging him though. That's
that's like, to me, it might just be a cultural like divide, because some people, you know, I don't know, bro. I feel like with us, you got to have a little bit more oomph in your story. Like, you got to have a little bit more character and personality to yourself. But like, I've been in circles of people where I'll be there like hanging out with Katie and I'll be like, nigga, these niggas is boring as fuck. Cause like ain't nobody being real or having a real conversation.
Yeah, me and you talk about that all the time when we go to places.
Yeah, so it's like, but I think there's a cultural divide of like the realness that you want from people. Like black folks, most of the time when we looking for somebody to date or mess with, like we really looking at like their personality, who they are, their character. Until, you know, women might get to a certain age and like, I just gotta find me somebody. But for the most part, we're looking for somebody, women are looking for somebody that they can really have fun with, bro. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with what she did. It's just like, is it something wrong with what she did? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it is. That's why I'm waiting on you to tell me what it is. Just be honest, bro. Stop trying to sugarcoat. Just tell the truth.
Bro, I just feel like...
Let's act like we don't know her.
Okay. I just feel like women say they want certain shit, but then when certain shit is in front of them, they don't want that shit. And then if a nigga was a up nigga who was a... I don't know. Let me even say.
But Big King, that's the question that I have for you.
Yeah.
Do you want somebody that wants you for you, or do you want somebody that wants you for your job?
No, that's part of the package, though. They're gonna look at looks. They're gonna look at your possibility of like being a decent father. They're gonna look at your job. That's what they look at. Like, men, we don't really look at shit like that. Like, we just like, if you fine, you with me. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't believe that some women do look at, like, what kind of personality do you have? Can I see myself actually being with you? Like, so I had a conversation with her and she told me.
Here's the thing. To me, all right, this might offend some people, but I don't think women are as complex as they make it out to be. I feel like they're...
Oh, I totally disagree.
They're complex, but they're not as complex as they make themselves look like they are. Like, fucking, there's a few things that check boxes for women, and fucking, you can be their man, like, honestly. Because, like...
Oh, okay. I agree with you as far as that aspect.
Yeah, because, like, they act like they want everything, but they don't really want everything. They, like, some girls say they want a doo-doo doing this, a doo-doo doing that, and then you find out their baby daddy is a gas station clerk or something. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that nigga in prison for a double homicide.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that. So it's like, they say they want that, but what do they really want? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And, you know, I would never shit on her, but I feel like there's a lot of what do you call that shit? I don't know. It's like I feel like there's a lot of dishonesty when it comes to women. I feel like sometimes women are more like us than they lead us to believe.
I know what you're saying.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They're more shallow than we actually think they are. You feel me?
Yeah. I would agree, bro. But the only reason why I goddamn can't fully agree is because I know absolutely nothing about women.
Yeah, I don't know a lot, but
I don't know shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know what the fuck they want to eat right now. I don't know what the fuck they doing. I don't know why the fuck they keep going to these people nice ass brunch spots and getting drunk and coming home stumbling, talking about they want to fuck and then passing out and waking up throwing up all day. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about what the fuck they got going. I don't know why they keep taking fucking thong bathing suit pictures every year on their birthday and what that's fucking accomplishing. I have no idea what's going through their head when they do this goofy shit.
I'll be honest. Women are very self-centered when it comes to shit like that. So women have it, and I don't even like to bash like this. This might be the goddamn Manosphere pod or whatever the fuck. But fucking women.
Oh, it's about to get worse. Trust me, I'm about to crank this bitch up.
Women have a currency of attention where I don't know. Well, like your woman really could like the Steph Curry situation with Aisha. She has Steph Curry, 3-time NBA champion. You know what I'm saying?
But she don't feel sexy.
Yeah, but she wants to be wanted. Like, you don't think, like, y'all got kids together, like, that nigga loves you. You know what I'm saying? But she wants the kind of attention that he gets when it's just not, it's not plausible. It's not feasible.
And she probably ain't never hit a 3-pointer in her life.
Probably never.
That's what be pissing me off.
Yeah.
Like, you want the attention that he has and you ain't never hit a 3-pointer in
and
your life.
That's one thing I can say about myself. My woman. And here's the thing. There are some women out there who claim to be, I don't need attention. If I got, if Jay-Z is my husband, such and such and such and such, I don't need all that. All right. I hear you talking. But goddamn, when a dude approaches you and flatters you, or can a dude flatter you? That's the thing I want to know. Can another man flatter you? You feel me? Because I don't really know unless I've seen it. And I know my woman gets flattered by stupid shit.
Like what?
Like when I told her staring at her ass cheeks.
She did start cheesing hard as fuck, nigga.
I said, goddamn. All right, bleep name out though, bro.
No.
Why not? Nah, you gotta bleep her name out.
You said it too many times.
That nigga was creeper.
Yeah, that shit was kind of weird though, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga just was looking at the cheeks.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him and I'm like, bro, he made me look at the cheeks. I'm like, bro, why are you staring at the cheeks, bro? It's just a little bit of cheeks right there. Why are you staring at the cheeks, bro?
But yeah, it's just like, but when I told her about that, she was like, oh, really? And it's just because they like, it don't matter to me if some lame ass bitch is staring at me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what's funny about you saying that too? I was in a bar yesterday. And I was sitting next to this lady. I was just talking about some regular shit, and like, the checks came out or whatever, and I was like, oh, your name is Linda, and she was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, that's a beautiful name, and she said, oh my gosh, thank you. She don't even know I only said that because my mom's name is Linda.
Oh yeah.
So, bro, this old ass lady puts her number on the fucking receipt and like leaves it on the table, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker thought I was choosing. Like, it's like you can't even give women compliments, bro. Like, the smallest thing make them go crazy and feel sexy, bro.
But, I think that's kind of it might be the biological currency that we've always worked with when it comes to, like, love life. Like, they've always found success through being beautiful and all that. So that makes, like, it might not even have it might just be their biological makeup. It's just how men, we find if we're finding success in whatever field that we're in, like our status level is like high in society, like we feel like that's our currency of like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's our love currency, and their love currency is how they look. Ours is what we do and who we are and our status in society.
What are you reading?
Yeah, I was actually reading. I ship out in a few days, so I was just reading The Art of Strategy.
Okay.
Is that the military?
Yeah. So actually, I'm a nuclear physicist for the Navy.
No.
So I do that in a few days.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How old are you?
I am 27. I look a little young. I'm not that young.
Yeah, you look young.
So where do you live?
So I'm actually in the Woodlands, Texas right now. Right down there by Houston. I'm about 30 minutes away from Houston. So I'm a little close.
Oh, nice. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Man, where do I start? I like martial arts a lot. I did a bit of pharmacy back when I was a little bit younger, about 2-3 years ago. I got certified at pharmacy around when I was 17. I didn't really do anything with it. I went to university for a while. I was getting like a business degree. So I have a bachelor's in business. And then I did pharmacy for a little while, for about 3 years, and then got bored. So I was like, let's go see what the military has to offer. Didn't do anything. I did my PICAT about a year ago. Got a 96 on that. It goes up to a 99, got a 96. They offered me nuclear physics, and I was like, why the fuck not? So I went there, and now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you ship out pineapples.
Yeah. Why?
Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just like, I made a 96 on this. I did this. And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality.
You felt that quick? You know you didn't have personality?
Yes, I'm really good at reading people.
Okay.
Man, bleep that shit out, man.
I'll bleep it out for you, but I promise you, he don't give a fuck. I told that nigga all the time. He don't give a fuck, but I'll bleep it out for you.
Thank you.
Crybaby ass nigga. But anyway, back to the pot. So let's bring it back full circle. So as far as the thing with Leah, and I'm gonna go back to my story about the boss bitch from New York. That's what she calls herself. As far as the Leah thing, me personally, I just feel like we want a woman that wants us for us. But when we see a woman that wants somebody for them, then we're real critical of it. That's just my take on it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with her wanting somebody with personality. She told me word for word, and she's going to be able to explain it herself when she comes on. I'm going to try to get her on real soon too. But she told me, she was like, nigga, I have dated rappers before. I have dated athletes. Mm-hmm. Like, that don't mean I want to date a nigga with a blue check on his shit. She was like, honestly, them niggas be lame as fuck. They be too self-centered. They be having too much going on. I'd rather date somebody that has a regular job, like homie had a regular job, but be compatible with me. And also the biggest thing that I don't think people online understood was, bro, she's 23 years old. She's a little more mature than the average 23-year-old, though. And I know that based off like just being around her and seeing the type things that she does in conversations. Yeah. But she's still 23, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's slightly above average than as far as maturity than the average 23-year-old. But she's still a 23-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, think about when we was 23. And if you can't remember, I can tell you, we was in Statesboro getting drunk off malt liquor every day. Because I remember.
We was barely functional humans.
Yes, nigga.
Honestly.
Nigga, I was barely making it to class trying to goddamn figure this thing out. Had no idea what the fuck I was going to do for the rest of my life. True. She already done started her career in her life. Mm-hmm. So that's already like 30 steps ahead of us. So that would be somebody who knows what they that has some kind of ideal of what they want in the future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, unless you got anything else to say about the Leah thing.
Nah, I ain't really have too much because like you can't tell nobody who to like. But at the end of the day, if a nuclear physicist slid in my DMs, I'm going.
You a thought ass bitch.
I am. I am.
Bro, you choosing on this nigga because he be crashing atoms together. Nobody give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah. I really am.
Bro, you lame as hell, bro.
Nah, I'm just, bro.
Ooh, girl, he be crashing atoms together.
Bro,
you see how lame that shit sound?
Nah, it don't. It really don't. That nigga gonna have that check.
Girl, he just made a nuke for Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, that nigga gonna have that check. For real.
Bro, you lame as hell, bro.
Nah, bro.
Bro, you one of them bitches that be in the Comic Cons choosing on Harry Potter.
Why? And honestly, bruh, here's the thing. You know how goddamn we always talk about building a bitch? Like, I built this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I feel like I built mine. You know what I'm saying? But why she couldn't just get the nigga and build him? If she ain't like, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Sign me up at nuclear physicist and I'll work with the personality. I'll make this nigga cool as hell.
What you gonna do? Bomb some Buddha mans?
I'll buy him some new drip. That nigga be swagged out. Cause he got bread, so he got disposable income. But goddamn, I'll swag the nigga out. I'll give him a stack of goddamn mixtapes to listen to. Put him on the best music. I'll make that nigga cool as hell.
Why are you trying to make this nigga urban?
Cause that's the new cool. Like, that's what cool is nowadays. I ain't gonna make him what we gonna make him? Garth Brooks? Like, nah. I'm gonna make his ass, he gonna be a young player ass. He gonna know all the latest. And I'm gonna put him on some cool shit too. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. See. Hey man.
Bro, you can't turn people into who you want them to be. You gotta accept them for who they
tell
are.
this nigga to holler at me, bro. Cause I'll leave my bitch right now. For real.
Slim, this nigga be crashing atoms together. Bro, I'm about to go ahead and goddamn be gay, bro. That shit head ass as fuck. Nigga about to be gay because a nigga crush atoms.
I'll be a top.
Just because you ain't never seen a nigga crush atoms before.
I'll be a top.
That shit's super head.
My dog gonna have that check.
Anyway, man, I'm not with that gay shit with Big King. He can have that shit.
Yeah.
But all right. I do be all over the place and goddamn going different routes. But so back to the story I was saying earlier. I'm at Cook's crib on my birthday. Drinking a bottle of Elijah Craig. Cam came over with some tequila and drunk damn near the whole bottle, and I was begging him not to drive, but that's another conversation.
God damn, Cam, man, boy.
That nigga was sloppy drunk.
He ain't gonna learn, boy.
That nigga was sloppy drunk. My nigga 2 DUIs in trying to get number 3. But anyway, so like I said earlier, we're setting up the equipment trying to go live on Facebook, and we're talking to the young lady, and we're having a conversation. And I explained to her a post that I put up on Facebook. And the post basically said that, the difference between men and women is men know they know absolutely nothing about women, but women think they have men figured out. And there was women on my post arguing with me like, nah, we be knowing y'all be trying to typecast us to all these dumbass bitches y'all be around and this and that and blah, blah. I was like, nah, most of y'all, the majority of y'all, we never speak in absolutes. But the majority of y'all do think y'all got men figured out. And, the only thing that trips me out about that shit is men are fucking stupid as fuck. Mm-hmm. It don't take shit to figure no man out. That shit is super simple. Bruh, anybody listen to this. If you have a pet, look at your pet. That's a fucking man.
Yeah.
And it got to be a dog. It can't be nothing else. Cats are too fucking smart.
Yeah.
It got to be a dog. Look at your fucking dog. That's a man.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly how men's brains think.
Yeah.
Eat food, fuck bitch, go to sleep.
Yeah.
And when a dog play, that's the man going to his factory job. You see how dogs want to play all day?
Yeah.
That's the man going to the factory job because that's all men do.
Mm-hmm.
Job, eat food, fuck bitch, go to sleep. That's all men do. That's men in a nutshell. I just gave you the code. That is men. Mm-hmm. Now, some men are a little more complex. Like I'm a weird ass nigga, so you gonna see me up at 5 a.m. reading Mein Kampf. I'm one of them type niggas. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of retarded though. I have this infatuation with Hitler that's kind of weird. But anyway, moving on from that.
Hell ass.
Now, women, super complex. Like, you can be in your bag and be like, bro, I want to do something special for this jank today, bro. I'm about to take her to go get a steak. And she'll be like, nigga, I wanted Mexican. Because I don't know why y'all bitches love fucking Mexican. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I told her that. And she said, Slim, I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all niggas really don't like women. And Cooks and Blue was in there and they got in their bags. They was like, that nigga Blue was like, no, I fuck with women. Which he does. Then we got into this big argument about emotional IQ, and I was explaining to her how high Blue's emotional IQ is. And he was like, nigga, you don't stop trying me. I said, no, Blue, you have a super high emotional IQ. And she said, Slim, why do you think Blue has a high emotional IQ? I said, because me and Blue will get into a disagreement. That'll be something simple I joked about, like, damn, you just brought them new Yeezys?
Yeah.
Full-blown argument off of some simple shit like that. Not only will Blue be able to break down and tell me why that pissed him off, he would explain to me what he wants me to do in the future moving on so we don't get into that disagreement again. Like, that nigga has his feelings and emotions down to a T. I don't have that. I never even was awarded those type of privileges.
But, also at the same time, like, one thing I can say about Blue, people like Damo, is that they genuinely love women. They love the company of women. They've had girls that they just said, "Oh yeah, that's my homegirl." Like we be hanging out and shit. I've only had maybe a couple girls in my life that I thought could be like legitimate friends. You know what I'm saying? And deep in the back of my mind, I was like, I want to hit this bitch, but you know what I'm saying? That's just because I'm a dumbass. But they're fucking.
Because I think the only friend that I really got is like Janae. That's my nigga.
Yeah, and she on the other side. So it's like, that's an easy friendship.
Yeah, because she like a boy.
Yeah, but it's like, if
my bad, Janae. Damn.
But if she, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, she was dolled up and dressed up and looked good and all that shit, like how we like our women or whatever the fuck.
Back to that dog shit.
It's another. It's like, oh, I could potentially hit. That's why it's like, bruh, when guys say they got friends that are women, that's a very weird subject to me because it's like, bro, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit just don't make sense to me. But Damo and them, yeah, they definitely are tuned in with women. They want to know how women think, act, move because they're genuinely obsessed with trying to always be with women.
I told you this is how it works, bro, and I told her this too. And I'm getting to the point, y'all. Y'all just keep listening, bro. This is how it works.
What?
And I had a great analogy, and she said, "Slim, I'm tired of your stupid ass analogies." I think my analogies are pretty good, but anyway, this is how, and this isn't even a fucking analogy, but this is how men brains think. This is the whole solar system right here. This table, right?
Yeah.
In the center of the solar system, which is this liquor bottle, this Old Forester, which would be hidden. This shit's strong though. But Big King loved his 100 proof goddamn whiskey. But anyway, back to the subject. This is the center of the universe. Do you know what this is in men's brain? It's not the sun. Take a wild guess what it is in men's brain.
Pussy.
Every single woman on the face of this earth that they would fuck.
Yeah.
Not their mama. This would be their mama. This will be their friends.
Yeah.
This will be their work. This will be their family relationships. This will be whatever else you want it to be. Everything revolves around this.
Yeah.
Women. Everything. That's how men's brains work.
Yeah.
Now, let me explain to you how women's brains work. This, the Old Forester, the most powerful thing on this table, is not women.
What?
It's one woman.
Yeah.
That's them.
Oh yeah, well definitely. Yeah,
that's them.
Yeah.
Them, whoever it is. It don't matter what woman it is. It can be Michelle Obama. It could be Oprah. It could be Gail. It's still the hoes.
Yeah.
But this is them, bro.
Yeah.
Women are so fucking selfish and self-centered that they're in the middle of the universe and everything else revolves around their mommy, their daddy, men. And men is this fucking little ass speck of liquor that's spilt right here. Yeah. That's men, this little ass speck right here. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna break this nigga. That's men. Everything else on the table is just, shit that goes on in their life that revolves around them. So the conversation kept going, and she said, I don't like that shit. That shit ain't true. Da, 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 da. Then she said some more self-centered shit, because that's what women do. They do their self-centered shit. And she went back to... Yeah, and she went back to, y'all niggas don't even like women. Cooks got in his bag and talked about how he loves women and da-da-da-da. And when he got done, bro, I looked at her and I told her the truth, bro, which no man is going to do. I told her the truth. I said, bro, because she said some real shit. She said, if we couldn't offer y'all sex and pussy and, y'all weren't heterosexual, y'all wouldn't fuck with us. I looked that woman dead in her eyes and said, you motherfucking right. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for like sex and just the connection you get from being with a woman, especially a nurturing woman. Just the connection and the feeling that you get from that, and just how smooth their skin is, and some more physical shit that I could say, because we're physical creatures and they're emotional creatures, then you're probably right. Like, why the fuck? Like,
I don't think it's a necessity for men and women to become. I think that's why, there's a lot of talk of like gender fluidity nowadays, is because the lines between men and women are being blurred. So it's like we don't really know what necessarily makes a man and what necessarily makes a woman. I mean, we do, but like it's all anecdotal. It's all
Whoa.
What you mean?
Ask me my pronouns first.
Hey, bro, that just shit crazy because
Nigga, I go by him and he.
yeah, niggas is putting that in they email signatures.
Yeah, nigga.
I seen some shit. Somebody sent me an email at work, bro, and
The first time somebody sent me that shit, I was scared. Go
that
ahead.
shit
What it
said they them, bro. I said
they them.
Yeah.
Would
They
you?
them.
How'd you answer the email?
I answered it normally, but I was just confused. I was like, why is that? I just don't get it.
Did you see that commercial with the transsexual woman? And it was like the guy was interviewing her. That was the pronoun she used in the commercial. But the guy was interviewing her. And he said, hey, we're a all-inclusive company. We care about people's rights and whoop. What's the pronouns that you go by? And
I don't get why.
She just looked super excited and was like, I'm so glad you asked me that. I go by he and her. And he shook her hand and was like, I go by he and him.
I'm just confused. Well, I'll get back to that because I feel like, bro, I just feel
that
like
was a curveball.
Because the thing is like, where did all this attention to somebody's identity? Where was all this during the civil rights era? Like, where was all this attention?
And I thought the purpose was always for everybody to be the same.
Yeah, or not even the same, just equal.
Yeah, equal.
So it's
That's
like,
what I mean.
Why is your gender identity or whatever the shit paramount to just you as a person? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. This is just a weird fucking time, bro. It's like, I don't get when this shit. And then I just started to realize that, man, the powers that be have a true agenda when it comes to that type of shit. Because it's like, you know how long, and it's still black folks, dude. A dude just went in a Buffalo supermarket and killed 10 black folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's still, you know how long we've been fighting for this shit? Like, just to be, I want to walk in somewhere and people just not even notice me. I want to walk in Walmart, get my groceries, and not have a dude follow me around the store. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, all that shit crazy as fuck, bro.
But off the pronoun shit, back to what me and Shawty was talking about. When she said y'all niggas hate women. Bro, I'm not gonna sit here and say I hate women.
That's what I was gonna say. My take on that is, my take on that is like, bro, all right, men don't hate women. One, because everything we do, like you said, revolves around women.
Correct.
That is our entire existence. Like, niggas don't get rich because they just want to be rich. Niggas get rich because they want women. Niggas become successful and powerful because they want women. Face is doing crunches right now. He's doing pull-ups right now because he wants bitches. You know what I'm saying?
He trying to get some pussy.
Exactly. And so, like, that's our whole existence, is to procreate with women. And literally, if you really think about it, depending on where, if you're religious or whatever the fuck, but I'm spiritual, but I wouldn't say I'm super religious, but like, if you think about the creation of the human race, the first person that would have been here was a woman. Mm-hmm. That would be the first person ever on this planet, probably was a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Man was created to protect woman. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're built the way we are. That's why we can do the things we do. You know what I'm saying? And to continue procreating with women, of course.
Okay, your religious bag a little bit deeper than blues.
No, I'm just, if you really think about it, like, if you really think about who can create life, it would be women were first. It would have to be women were first. Have to be. And then for the reason of procreation, a man will come after that. I be in my Hebrew bag sometimes, but I'm just logical. It's like, that only makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. I wasn't disagreeing. I was just joking, bro.
Yeah, it only makes sense. And then for why men are built the way we are and why we do the things we do is to protect and provide for women.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be some kind of a biological and genetic inclination for a lot of men to always put women above them and put them first, and for women to always see themselves as first because they're the ones carrying on the species and reproducing children. Like, it might just be a genetic biological encoding that we don't even know we have in us that makes us react these ways. Like, some niggas don't know why they're psychopaths. Some people don't know why they're sociopaths. It's like there's different things in your genes that make you do certain things.
So basically, in the whole, you're saying that we don't hate women because we need women.
Yeah, I mean, there's some men that do hate women, and there's some women that hate men, but you can't hate something you need.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
but see, I jokingly told her that I hate women.
Yeah,
but I was just fucking with her. Mm-hmm. But it's not even that. Like, even when I get in that bag, like I told you, I was in my feelings. Even when I get in that bag, it's not really a hate. It's just a lack of understanding. It's just ignorance. Yeah. I told you, I'm super ignorant when it comes to women. Like, I just have I have no idea why women are so fucking self-centered. Like, I remember being young and being like, damn, man, I really want to go to this fucking Big Crit concert, but I got to go pick my brother up because my brother's in school in Atlanta. I got to pick him up for his break. He's on break or whatever. And they're just like, why the fuck would you do that? Make him find another way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa. You don't live a life where like somebody needs you and that's the only person they can depend on. And like you're always there for them. That's not even nothing that you can fathom.
And it's weird. I don't even like to make it sound like this, but it's like maybe biologically they're programmed for selfishness because they have to keep the family going, and self-preservation is the first law of nature, pretty much. And then
so they'll be the glue. That makes sense, bro.
Bro, I think we are biologically programmed to do the things we do. And selflessness, which is what we say, a lot of men will go out of our way for dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're programmed like that because we are designed to protect and provide. It's not about you. Like, the first thing my dad ever told me in life was, it's not fucking about you. Like, nigga, I would sleep on floors and at my grandma's house, and my sisters get the beds and all that stuff. And I grew up with a understanding that it's not about me. You know what I'm saying? Your job as a son is, if something happens to me, you're the second line of defense. So you're the one they're gonna get next. So my whole programming was to always kind of serve, really. You know what I'm saying? And just be it might be weird, but I feel like that's how we raise men. Like, it's just like, if you raising a man right, a man is supposed to be brave, he's supposed to be trustworthy, he's supposed to be honest, integrity, all that type of shit. We don't really put those types of stipulations on our women. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
this might be a little off subject, but I just gotta say it because I'm thinking about it.
What?
Bro, I'm so head ass. I tried to sit Blue down and teach him the 48 laws of power.
You head ass for real.
I don't know why I did that shit, bro, but I was like, and this is what I was doing, because the 48 laws of power revolves around war, which is one of my favorite subjects. But I knew he don't get shit like that, so I was breaking it down to him with his conflicts with Damo. So for every law, I gave him a situation him and Damo got into an argument. That shit was hilarious, too. You just had to be there. You'd have been laughing your ass off, bro.
Bruh. One, I could never imagine Blue even understanding the 48 laws of power.
He wasn't. I rewound that shit like 30 times. Yeah. I put up a YouTube video. I ain't like do the actual audio book. Yeah. I put up a YouTube video that just do like colorful sketches for each one, and I paused it after each one and gave him an example on how he could have implemented that in his life and use it against Damo.
That's some useful information for goddamn Blue though. Blue really could level up if he just goddamn would read. That nigga head ass. But
he's not reading.
He not.
He'll listen though.
Yeah. But fucking maybe it's time, bro. Are we here's the thing. I want to ask you this question though. Cuz me and you, we see ourselves as two masculine men, right? I ain't The Rock, but goddamn, I see myself as masculine.
But that's why you want to beat me up. Keep going.
Yeah, that's. But like we two masculine men, I feel like. Do you feel like let's just say the Mac Miller album, The Divine Feminine, right?
Mm-hmm. Which changed my life. Keep going.
Yeah, great, amazing album.
Hey, whoa! I don't want to hear you say that shit.
No, I didn't realize. I didn't want to give him his flowers until he goddamn OD'd. But my bad, bro.
Is it because he's white?
Definitely, yeah. You know how I am with white rappers.
The white
bro.
man don't call you nigga, he call you boy.
Yeah, that's.
Nah, keep going though.
But I just feel like, bro, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for a regime change. And I know me being a alpha male, goddamn what they call us,
Toxic masculinity,
the patriarchy and all that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time for a regime change. Maybe I'm talking about around the world. I think it might be time for a regime change, like with war and caring about people, and maybe it's just time because, like, if you see what's going on right now with like all that's going on, like shootings and the homelessness and mental health, the world really needs healing, and can't nobody heal like the mother. I don't care how much my dad tells me he loves me. Fuck you, get out my face. I need my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, can I tell you a story, bro?
What is it?
So my mom, she's always team fuck these bitches. She's just always been like that. She does not get along. She gets along with women because my mom is a very cunning person. So she gets along with women, but like she does not like their asses. Now, let me tell you a simple story, bro.
That's one example of an alpha female I've ever seen.
Yeah.
She's
and
alpha
she
female.
talking about 48 laws of power. She got that shit down to a fucking T. And she don't break one. She don't break one law. All right. So our whole life, she been in the military or she worked for the government, so we had to move a lot. So my brother's always been weak as fuck and just fucking spoiled, privileged ass little niggas that can't move shit.
Man, they all right, man. God damn. Why you shit on them niggas like that, bro?
Oh, I'm just
they
giving
all
it a
right,
buck,
man.
nigga. No, them niggas ain't talking about shit. But anyway, so it always just been me and my mom just moving all the furniture.
Yeah.
We've always had expensive furniture. Always. Like, even after I got grown, I started having expensive furniture.
That heavy duty shit.
Yeah. So it'd just be me and my mom's. And like it used to be times, like, no lie, bro. My mom's would be carrying the furniture and she'll be like, put it down real quick, baby. And she'll start crying. And I have to walk over to her and be like, man, it's okay. Let's just take a break and go get something to eat and we can just come back to this later.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll go eat, we'll come back, and she'll be like, I'd rather just pay somebody to help you do this. And I'll be like, hey, mom, like, keep it a buck. Like, like, we probably ain't got it like that. Like, let's just get this done. It's not that serious. We only got a little bit more left to do. When we get to Georgia, I'll call Big King to Joe or somebody. You know what I'm saying? We'll be good. Just come on. So, boom. Those times taught me that men and women need each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mom needed me to be a leader.
Mm-hmm.
She's not the best of leaders. She needed me to be a leader, but my mom also provided for me my whole life. So she was the provider, but I was the leader, and I was the one that kept things going. That always taught me that men and women need each other, bro.
See, here's the thing. Whenever you're going through some like tough times and you need strength, you always look to your father. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want this bitch ass nigga quivering in the corner like everybody else.
Yeah, for sure.
And then whenever you need nurturing and somebody say, it's all right, baby, I got you. You always look to your mother. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like we're two halves to a coin. One is yin and one is yang. And so it's like there's a balance in that, bro. Like, especially like, I ain't gonna lie, it be times, bro, like me and my girl will hit a stride where we just the perfect balance of like what a man should be and what a woman should be. And she'd just be going great, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's like when we're channeling our divine, I'm channeling my divine masculinity and she's channeling her divine femininity. And we both know our role in making this family come together and become something great. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I just thought of something too. If you want to see somebody's character, have them move some furniture with you.
Oh, definitely.
You'll see who a leader is.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see who calls himself a boss. Because I'm going to keep the butt with you, bro. There's no offense.
What?
Young Weldon is a boss.
Why you say no offense? I know, man, bro. I can't. Here's the thing. Young Weldon
is his dad, by the way, people.
Young Weldon is a boss, but Young Weldon is a boss with very few workers.
Yeah,
So they gonna quit.
so the person that taught me mainly most of the shit I know is a guy named Joseph Austin, aka Gunny. And one thing he taught me that will stick with me forever is a leader versus a boss. He said you never want to be a boss. He said a boss is somebody that stands over people with a fucking whip and be like, get to work, do that shit over there, do that shit over there. And you know, the reason why those words stuck with me so heavy is because I've never seen that nigga do that before. Bro, this nigga be in the trenches with us, like really working, nigga, fucking bloody, sweating, all that shit. And he's the owner.
Yeah.
And he's working with us because he said he's a leader, not a boss. So that's why I say you move some furniture with somebody, you're gonna see who's a true leader, who's a true alpha. You're gonna see somebody who's a follower. You're gonna see who's fucking weak. Because the weak people, they just gonna fall out and be like, bro, can we go to Chick-fil-A and get biscuits?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, and then you're gonna see the person that's the boss. And the biggest thing is, the biggest bosses that's gonna be around you is the women.
Yeah.
The women are gonna be like, oh my gosh, y'all just broke a fucking door. And it's like, nigga, we just lifted a fucking 500-pound goddamn dresser.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, something's gonna break. I promise you, something's gonna break. Oh my gosh, y'all just put a big ass hole in the wall. Nigga, Home Depot's literally a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
hey, that's why I don't care, but when I be moving, I don't care what break. Let's just get that shit in the house. It's always them type of situations where you see, or
who people really are.
Yeah, like it be situations like, let's just say like you've been in a situation where it's like, oh shit, we could all go down for some shit, or like a situation where it's like you just see who made a what. And then that's when you can figure out people's personalities. Like, oh, you a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can figure that out. Like, and then it be like situations where you about to get in a scrap with another group of dudes, and you see how one of your friends is reacting. You know what I'm saying? And you see how your other friends is reacting. And you can literally, like, fighting and fucking hard shit is like, or like a basketball game or sport. That's why, like, men, I feel like that's why we had sport, to figure out who the fuck we can really fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you know, it's crazy you saying that right now. This nigga TJ told me some real shit yesterday, bro. Some real ass shit. That nigga, I was just talking about the times where, like, TJ would, like, do some stupid shit, and I'll make him go fight people. Like, I'll be like, nah, nigga, that nigga goddamn got beef with you. Come on.
Yeah.
And goddamn, he told me, he was like, Slim, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, knowing you since you was young, and, like, now, he was like, bro, you done grew the fuck up, bro. He was like, bro, you always walking away. And I had to tell TJ, I was like, bro, I'm 32 years old. Yeah. Like, and y'all niggas be out here getting into it over dumbass shit. Like, shit that don't make no fucking sense. So, and me being the leader, I know I'm the fucking leader. It don't matter if I want to call myself that shit or not. I have to be like, man, bring y'all dumbasses on. Let's go. Nigga, we're not about to sit here and fight over a fucking tab in a bar, or fucking over a girl that you fucked, and you yelling, and like, come on, bro. Let's just go, bro. This shit dumb as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, see, bro, we an hour in. I ain't even talk about the only thing I wanted to talk about today. As far as the hating women thing, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think I was in the I hate women bag because of the birthday situation, and because I was at the house with a house full of women, explaining to them how trash Amber Heard was.
Oh, yeah.
And they was arguing with me. They was arguing with me that the courts failed her, saying that they said the sentence was basically screaming that there's no such thing as emotional abuse, and that Johnny Depp had to be an emotional abuser, and the courts ignored that.
Well, you know, I'm a big proponent on emotional abuse is cap. Like, I believe emotional abuse is cap.
Yeah.
Unless, like, maybe to a child. But if...
Maybe to a child.
Yeah, because you can really, like, change a child's, like, whole
Psyche.
world, yeah. If you, like, really, like, emotionally, like, you always telling them they ain't shit type shit. But, like, I don't know, a grown ass woman. That's hard for me to believe because it's like that's just to me. That's just an argument that a nigga won. That's
No. A grown ass woman that took a big ass shit on a nigga bed and cut a nigga fucking thumb off.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
It just sounded like they had the classic toxic relationship. Johnny never really did nothing crazy other than talk shit. And she was.
I mean, he was writing messages in mirrors with his blood, but that's just weird. He's just a weird ass nigga.
Yeah, he a weirdo.
Everything he did was some weird shit.
But especially in the white community, that's like they're like okay.
But you know what, bro? The whole case, and I follow the whole case because I'm one of them weird nigga that like court cases, bro. The whole case, I was watching it, and I was like, bro. So basically, you know, okay, when it comes to like defense lawyers, and in civil cases, both of them are pretty much defense lawyers because you know it's not a criminal case, so it's not like you know a prosecutor and a defense attorney and blah blah blah. It's basically just a person against a person, not a person against state.
Yeah.
So the craziest thing for me was how each lawyer has their tactic and how they want to approach this case, correct?
Yeah.
And in this case, they wanted to approach the case from Amber Heard's side. That's her name, Amber Heard's, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they wanted to approach the case from her side and paint Johnny out to be this crazy ass psycho person that's not understandable. Mm-hmm. And that shit baffled me because I'm sitting there listening to them try to do this, and I'm like, bro, I wouldn't think a nigga that played Edward Scissorhands or fucking the Caribbean of the Sea, I wouldn't think he was a normal nigga.
That nigga said the Caribbean of this. You mean
Whatever.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
I don't know what the fuck that shit is called. I've never seen that shit in my life. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
I saw the first one. After that, they was all trash.
Bruh,
but that nigga be getting paid millions for them.
Yeah,
bitches.
I seen some clips and I seen that nigga was psycho as fuck.
Yeah,
and I said, oh, that's a nigga that stay up all night doing coke, playing guitars, and doing backflips into pools for no reason.
Yeah,
that's that type of nigga.
Yeah.
So when they was painting him out to be the nigga exactly who I thought he was, I was like, so what are y'all trying to tell me here? I already knew he was that nigga.
So, but can we both agree that during this Amber Heard Johnny Depp shit, they're both batshit crazy? They're both.
Yes. One's abusive and one isn't though.
Yeah, one, but we'll talk about that later. But fucking the way I didn't like. The one person I didn't like who was covering this, and he don't even consider himself covering it, was Joe Rogan. Because the more and more he said...
He talked about that shit every interview.
Every episode he was talking about Amber Heard. He was like, this crazy bitch. And
he was going in on that bitch.
I swear to God he was. And
her.
I was like, bro, you can't call a bitch crazy when they both in a toxic-ass relationship. Like, obviously...
Big King. No, yes you can.
They're both crazy.
Yeah, but she cut the nigga thumb off or his finger with whatever the fuck she cut off.
Yeah, she put her hands on him, but like...
And it was obvious, like, bro, they was playing recordings of her talking about, like, I mean, I hit you, but I ain't hit you that hard.
The biggest thing was her lying about him putting hands on her.
Yeah.
That's classic crazy bitch shit. So you have two crazy people.
That's one over the other, though, Big King.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
She had zero evidence of this nigga hitting her.
Both of them are crazy as fuck. And this was a very toxic relationship.
You got to pick one, though. Pick one.
Johnny Depp, of course.
He the crazier one?
No.
Oh.
He's the one who's not as crazy,
okay.
Of course.
I was about to say.
But he's still bruh, like, she's next level nut job. This bitch shitting in beds, cutting thumbs off, and goddamn all kind of crazy shit, wearing makeup to make herself look bruised up, and reporting him for beating her, and he ain't touch her, and all this other shit. But I also understand that there's something about men like him who love that, and they get intoxicated off that type of toxic energy. They love that shit. So it's like, I mean, to me, it's like...
I relate.
I
relate.
You like a crazy bitch sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely relate.
Yeah. I don't, because I'll kill a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. And, forgive me, excuse my French, but don't ever come to me with that shit. So...
I relate, bro. It's like sometimes you just got them being the high shit. Both of y'all trashy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you judging her because you like, bitch, we've been in Houston for fucking 4 days. Where the fuck is your kids?
Yeah.
But you still just, that's another subject, bro. but Yeah, bro.
Slimmy Depp.
Nah. I ain't even close to this nigga. Bitch cut my thumb off, boy. It's wartime, nigga. Nigga, I would have been in that court. Goddamn, owing $100,000.
Yeah.
Bitch cut my thumb off, nigga. I'm not writing no message on no mirror. Nigga, the blood on the blood used, the message on the mirror would have been hers. Fuck going on, nigga? Nigga, that shit is crazy, nigga.
Man, that's
you cut
toxic.
my thumb off?
That's toxic masculinity,
on,
man. You gotta chill with that shit.
Nah, all jokes aside though, bro, like, I like a little crazy bitch, but like, I don't like nobody putting their hands on me. Cause, bro, honestly, bro, I grew up a little nigga. Like, I was little my whole life until I got in 9th grade. Nigga, now, I don't know if y'all can tell this because the same girl I was talking about with Blue, I asked her how tall she thought Blue was, and she said she thought he was 5'6". She was very correct. She said she thought he was 5'6", and she said she thought Blue was bigger than me. And I said, how tall you think I am? And she was like, probably like 5'6". Hey, I don't know if y'all watching this right now. This nigga Big Keen is 6'3".
Yeah.
I'm like 6'1", 6'2". Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's because we sitting down or what's going on, but me and Big King some big ass niggas.
It'd be weird because when people see me in real life, they be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
I thought you
I be seeing
little,
that shit too.
I thought you some little nerdy ass.
Yeah, like no
like,
nigga,
nah,
we
bro.
some big ass niggas, bro.
I'm a country fucking.
It's
big
just Blue.
Country nigga.
It's just Blue. He's by himself. Rello's tall too.
Yeah, Rello
you
tall. He like
saying?
6 foot.
Yeah, it's just Blue. He's just by himself, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm saying all that to say, like, that's why I don't want to be fighting a woman, bro. Nigga, I'm 6'1", 6'2", 230 pounds. That shit head
not
ass,
worth
bro.
it.
That shit head ass. And I'm not fighting no woman.
Nah.
Just for the record.
Fuck no.
Johnny Depp shouldn't have been in that situation. He was the victim. He got awarded $15 million in punitive damages. But lawyer...
she did really fuck his bag up because that new Harry Potter movie that just came out, it's like Fantastic Beasts 3 or something. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be in that. You know, that's a Harry Potter movie, so it's going to do box office numbers.
Correct.
That's supposed to be a big bag for him. They cut him out of that shit.
And Disney not fucking with him.
Yeah, so it's like, honestly, bro, and then...
they petitioning to get her out of Aquaman, though.
The thing is like, her bag finna be so fucked up. I felt bad because I was like, damn, she probably not gonna work for a long time, bro. She probably not gonna work for a long time, bro. Like, but it's kind of her fault for doing that, like going after him. Like, let that shit be. Y'all was both toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, both of y'all go y'all separate ways and move on. But you haunting this nigga for years and years and years. Talking about you gonna donate. That was another thing too. Talking about I'm gonna donate this to the children's hospital.
Oh, that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Of the whole trial.
Yeah.
Excuse me. My favorite part of the whole trial was the lawyer asking her, "How much money did you donate?" And she kept saying, "I pledged X amount of money," which was like what, $7 million or something.
It was $7 million.
Yeah. The divorce amount. And she was like, "But how much money did you actually donate?" And she was like, "Well, I pledged all of the money that I won from the divorce settlement." And she was like, "Amber, you didn't give $1 to neither charity because she's supposed to split it 3.5 to each charity. This woman didn't give $1 and just kept arguing that she pledged the money and that pledging is the same thing. And she was like, you obviously don't know how this works." She's just a liar. She's a fucking liar. That's all it is.
She's a compulsive liar.
Yeah.
Johnny's lawyer was on point though. That's a quick-witted woman right there. I respect her.
Hey, and then like the biggest thing I took from the trial too is how psycho Johnny is.
Johnny is a nut, bro. Like,
bro, he's a nut, bro. When she would get up there and she would get in her bag, that nigga be like, he'll start shuffling papers. He'll start just doing little weird ass body language type shit, and I'll just be like, damn, this is a classical nut job. Like if you I'll be watching the videos on YouTube, the people that break down body language. I'm one of them weird ass niggas. And them niggas was just breaking down Johnny's body language, and they was like, this nigga is obviously like nuts. They was like, whenever he does this is when she's lying her ass off. When he does this, that's when she's telling the truth, and he doesn't want nobody to hear it.
Yeah.
So they basically was saying like when he started coughing and doing a little weird shit, that's when she's telling the truth. But he's like, trying to insert a little diversion.
Yeah. They both,
Weird case though.
They both nuts, bro. At the end of the day, Johnny won. That's what it is. But this might be an epic win in the bag for men, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And you know what? That's why I want to talk about this. Cause is it really a win for men, bro? Because it seemed like men is kind of down when it comes to this type of shit. Like, bro, this is what I want to ask you, bro. And I've been thinking about this shit for like weeks since the trial first started. If the roles were reversed and we found out that Johnny Depp was going in on her and he cut her fucking finger off and he shitted on her bed and he fucking knocked her upside the head 30 times.
He'd be locked
was
up.
leaving wild messages.
He'd be locked up.
Yeah. Would criminal charges be pressed?
Yeah, he'd be locked up. They would have
So what's going on here?
They would have R. Kelly'd his ass.
So what's going on? Why is nobody like outraged with her? They're just trying to cancel her from being an Aquaman too. Like who gives a fuck? Why is she not going to jail?
Just because the threat of physical harm from a woman is never taken serious. As if women don't cut niggas' dicks off and shoot them and pour bleach on their J's and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like physical harm from a woman.
R.I.P. Left Eye, man.
Yeah, physical harm from a woman. The element of criminality is always reduced when it comes to women. Like let's just say if a woman went and shot up her job. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, she'd still be considered a mass shooter. I'm capping. But I don't know, bro.
It wouldn't be taken as serious.
Nah, it's like when women get in fights, we see that shit as kind of cute. Like it's not like, oh, look at these bitches pulling hair and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's not like,
but they be windmilling and shit though.
Yeah, it's never taken serious. I guess because the threat of like actual damage and harm is just a little bit less, but still, I don't know. Women can get, it's double standards for a reason, bro. It's double standards for a reason. I feel like this is gonna change with the whole believe all women shit though, because that's the thing. That's the saying is believe all women. When women talk about abuse or rape or something like that, like there's this whole idea that believe first, then kind of like ask questions later. Mm-hmm. I'm not that type nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to get Katie on board with that too. I'm like, because I remember I used to talk to Katie about like when this whole Me Too sexual assault shit was coming out, right?
I remember seeing her in her bag.
And she would get so mad because she just never understood that some women lie for different reasons. Like, she assumes that all women think like her, and I never assume that with people because people are nuts. Like, all people are nuts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I never assumed that, every woman is telling the truth and all that other shit, or any man or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. The culture has changed with all of that, as in, a lot of just left ideas are being pushed on the people and shit like that, and like women are seeing anybody who's
weird
seen
when the shifts start happening too.
Yeah, anybody who's seen it, who was seen as a victim 10 years ago, is up right now. So it's like, shit be crazy.
But yeah, my nigga, Johnny ain't never gonna see that money.
Nah, because the thing is, she'll never work again. She might 10 years from now.
She's not paying that nigga that money anyway. It don't matter. OJ ain't paid them folks $1. She not about to pay him $1.
If it was me, I'm gonna get. Well, I think he did more of this for his reputation.
Yeah, which is like a weird flex. I was thinking that the whole time. No, because
it's like
too.
Johnny Depp is. If you really think about the greatest actors of our generation, like that we grew up seeing, like Johnny's up there in that top 10 with like the Leos and the Will Smiths of the world.
Yeah, but you don't think it's kind of weird for a man to take a woman to court to air out her dirty laundry?
I think he really just wanted his. He's like, hey, I was supposed to do Pirates of the Caribbean for goddamn $100 million, whatever.
What did I call that shit?
You said Caribbean Seas or some shit. I said this nigga had ass. That shit sound like a romantic comedy in the fucking Caribbean where niggas is got.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean. I said Caribbean Sea bullshit. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
But yeah, he did that so he can goddamn get out here and get these roles again. Cause
he said he did it so his kids ain't got to go to school and people be like, yeah, your daddy be beating bitches up and shit. That's what
it's
said.
still gonna be people fucking with him, but
yeah. But last thing before we get out of here, did you watch the game last night? The Warriors tied it up 1-1.
Yeah, Warriors beat the Celtics.
And they beat
who's
your pick for the finals?
This shit be making me mad. I want Jason Tatum to get a ring.
I do too.
Because I think he's like top 3 small forwards on the face of the earth right now.
Yeah.
He up there with Bron and KD.
Yeah.
He is consistent. He is good, bro. But I just feel like seasoned Steph. And here's the thing.
I think Boston a better team.
They are a better team. They are a complete team.
Mm-hmm.
But better can mean like chemistry. It can mean how well you play together, all that shit. And I just think they might have the X factor.
All components just got to show up for them to win this series.
Exactly, yeah.
All components. The Warriors, Klay Thompson, he obviously still hurt. Not going to be able to do the things that he used to be able to do. Steph is just going to have to show up every single night. And them young Bulls is going to have to do what they got to do. Poole going to have to play his game. The fake Gary Payton going to have to play his game. I got to stop calling him the fake Gary Payton, but I can't help it.
Is he his son?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Fake Gary Payton. What's his name? Walter Payton?
I forgot. Honestly, I knew his last name was Payton, but I didn't know if he was related. I didn't know he was related to him.
That's his son. That's his son.
I didn't know he was related to him.
But yeah, the Celtics got so many weapons, bro. Jaylen Brown is gonna bring you a consistent game every night. You don't have to worry about Jaylen Brown. He's gonna bring you something consistent every night. Marcus Smart has to be on his A game. His defense has to be impeccable against Steph.
Because he's always
to stop rolling underneath. Stop rolling underneath and not switching on Steph. Switch high on Steph every time. Switch high. Aggravator. That nigga just calls me all day. But switch high on Steph. Draymond ain't talking about shit. That nigga had 11 points though. Fuck you, Blue. Draymond had 11 points, like 7 fucking rebounds, like fucking 4 assists. That nigga Draymond had a good game. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good game for Draymond.
That's a great game for Draymond.
Yeah, that was legendary game for
Draymond. When Blue see this shit, gonna be mad as fuck.
He be throwing
great
shit.
game for that nigga. Yes. Big Al Horford. Stepped up game 1.
Al is the X factor, bro.
Yeah, bro.
If Al plays
every
good,
game he plays,
he's
gonna go ham. But let me get to my final take. And this might be the worst take part.
What?
This is the final take. Nah, it's only worst take when Blue on here. Now, there was a video game when we was young on PlayStation 2. It was called NBA Street Volume 2. The theme song of that video game, and I met this brother. His name is Nelly. The song went, "Not in my house. You might catch me on the road, but not in my house." Now, I'm saying all that to say, the Warriors just stole one on the road. I mean, excuse me, the Celtics just stole one on the road. People saying it's a fluke. They saying it's like when Allen Iverson beat the Lakers first game. No, nigga. No. This is a great team, bro. They just stole one on the road. They're going back home Wednesday. I got the Celtics winning the next 2 games.
Yeah.
I got
the next game is a home game?
Yep. Next 2 games is a home game. I got them winning the next 2 games. I got the Warriors winning their home game, and I got the Celtics winning the title on their home court game 6.
Yeah, Jason Tatum. How old is he? Like 23?
I think so, bro.
He young as
that
fuck,
nigga
bro.
Young as a motherfucker, bro. Let me look it up.
Yeah, bro, he got to get him one though, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jason Tatum's gonna go down as like one of the greatest. I see it. His potential is like limitless, bro. The way
he's 24, bro. 24. He just
That's
turned
what I'm
24.
saying.
Hey,
Like,
I need iPhones to like be able to like read my heart rate. Like when I click on the web browser, don't be in the secret web browser. I'm not about to go to the spank bank.
Why you say that?
Go to the regular one. Because I just clicked on it and I guess I forgot to take it off the goddamn private shit.
Oh.
Like, yeah, get out the private shit. I'm not going to the spank bank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they got to be able to read that. You don't go to the private browser to look at the porn? Just so it's not on your feed?
Nigga, I be out in the open, boy. I be out here thugging. Nigga asked to hold my phone. Let me hold your phone. I got to look something up real quick. The X videos pop right up. The Pornhub pop right up.
Oh, you got that shit.
I be like, I look at them.
You be on X videos?
I be on both, but mainly X videos.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was a kid, I remember I used to be on Pornhub as a kid. And goddamn, my nigga Peb, shout out my nigga Peb. I used to use his ID to buy liquor. That's the first person I ever went to the club with. All that shit. My nigga Peb, I said something about Pornhub. That nigga said Pornhub. He said, nigga, go to xnxx.com, nigga.
Niggas be having their preferences.
Oh, I've been in my bag ever since because they got the best amateur porn you can ever see in your life on there.
XNXX. I don't ever really be on that browser. I be on the Pornhub and I be on the goddamn X video.
See, I fuck with amateur shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was jobbing on y'all last night too. And this is the last time we'll say before we get off. I was jobbing on y'all niggas last night.
What happened?
We was talking about transsexuals for some reason. Mm-hmm. And I was telling TJ and them, I was like, you know, some men prefer transsexual porn. And he was like, what you mean transsexual porn? I was like, well, 2 niggas told me before that the only difference between regular porn and transsexual porn is an extra set of titties. And TJ said, I don't get it. And everybody in the room was just like, I don't get it. I was like, y'all don't get it? Like, when it's a man and a woman in the room, it's a dick and some titties. Mm-hmm. When it's a transsexual in the room, it's a dick, 2 set of titties. Yeah.
Facto.
And everybody started laughing, and TJ was like, who the fuck told you that? And I said, Damo and Big King. And TJ got mad as fuck and said, nigga, don't say that shit, nigga. Big King ain't say that. Don't say that shit. I said, bro, Big King said that shit.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Hey, I'm going to call him back now. He going to be so disappointed in you, bro.
It can't be the transsexual porn with 2 dicks. It's the transsexual porn with a man a woman formerly known as a man, and then a woman.
That's disgusting, bro.
Because they be having a long schlong too.
That shit be gross. That shit
they be having a long schlong with the tits. I be like, them tits is nice.
What doctor? What Dr. Miami?
They be having a long schlong.
Legend.
They be having a long schlong with the tits, and they be fucking like a fine bitch. I be like, this shit kind of cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got that shit. But we appreciate y'all for listening. I don't even know what the title of this pod is yet. It's probably gonna be the Team Man pod. The Team Man.
I thought we already did the Team Man pod, did we?
Nah, I probably did the Manly pod. This gonna be the Team Man pod. All right. Did I do the I Hate Women pod already?
I think you had. I don't know.
This ain't the I Hate Women pod. I ain't getting my I Hate Women pod back.
Nah.
This gonna be the
You did Cooks Hates Women. You could say this could be the patriarchy pod.
Patriarchy. This nigga want me to use words people don't know.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you the lame nigga that be crashing fucking atoms together and shit, talking about this bitch wants a rapper. She wants Trouble. R.I.P. my nigga Trouble, man.
Oh, we ain't even talk about that too.
Yeah, R.I.P. my nigga Trouble.
R.I.P. Trouble, bro.
Bro, that shit is unfortunate. That's one of my biggest fears, going to a bitch house and a nigga already there. He tried to blow my wig back. I done been in the situation before. You know what I'm saying?
So it wasn't, she didn't set him up. He just went.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened yet, bro. I know the young lady is from Augusta, though. Cooks knows her. I'm going to call him in a minute. Still haven't called him yet. Bro, we're going to see what's going on, bro. But it was a young man already there. Trouble pulled up. He was sitting in the car. He got out of the car. Nigga blew a hole in my nigga Trouble chest. He died in the hospital. R.I.P. Trouble, man. Good brother.
Yeah.
I met Trouble before. I met Trouble. When I was living in Atlanta, I had my homegirl had just came back from Jamaica, brought me some bottles of pure white Hennessy. Trouble was in the room. My homeboy KO, he got down, used to be his cellmate. He brought a bottle. He popped them bitches we was drinking, had a good time. Trouble cool as a motherfucker, bro. Super cool.
Yeah, R.I.P., man.
R.I.P. to
Goddamn.
Trouble, dog. That shit is unfortunate as fuck.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta stop killing over pussy. It's just some pussy. Bruh, if you want my bitch, just let me know. I promise you can have her, bruh. I promise you, bruh. You can have her. If you want her that bad and she wants you, but she's still lingering on me, I will do you the favor. I promise you. I'll just give me a better bitch. I promise you. A better one. Just let me know, bruh.
It's never worth it.
Yeah.
It's never worth it.
And I don't give a fuck if me
Unless
and her
it's
have
like,
5
yo,
kids
your wife, or like.
I don't give a damn if she my wife.
Nah, but it depends on what the situation.
I don't
it
care,
depends
Big
on
King.
it depends on the situation.
Big King, I don't care, bro.
This situation could have been a head ass situation where like he's like, oh, you fucking with Trouble or something, or it could have been a setup. It could have been they could have set him up.
I just told Greasy that right before you pulled up. Greasy was here right before you pulled up, and I had told him. I was like, we had a homeboy named Davin that passed away the same way. The nigga took the girl's cell phone, set him up, pulled up to his mama house. When he came out the door, he shot him in the face.
Mm-hmm. Or it could have just been some ignorant shit. Like he pulled up after, and he like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You fucking with Trouble type shit. You never know, bro.
R.I.P. to Scoop, man.
Yeah, definitely.
That shit fucked up. But that's all we got for this week, man. We appreciate y'all for listening. I'm gonna get Lee on the pod real soon, man. And we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.